Hi guys, I'm Eileen. Today, I want to share with you the 10 best low-key luxury handbags. I feel like in the fashion industry, understated handbags are harder to come by. For example, I think most of the Chanel handbags are quite recognizable because of the CC logo and the very iconic quilted design. And of course, most designer handbags also come with either monogram or the brand's logo. So I think this is a fantastic topic, especially for those of you who are into low-key luxury. By the way, this is a tag video. I was tagged by the lovely Amy from Fashionably Amy, so thank you so much, Amy. And now, without further ado, let's see what are the 10 handbags I've chosen. First of all, the Hermes Garden Party is certainly a true representation of low-key luxury. This bag just looks so plain and simple, and I love that about it. I think for people who are not into Hermes, a garden party might just look like a very well-made bag. I've always thought the garden party is the perfect alternative for a Birkin in the sense that they are both top handlebags with very easy access. Before I got my Birkin 25, I was seriously considering the Garden Party 30, but I personally prefer the size 25 because I don't usually carry a lot. If Hermes ever comes out with a size 25 for the Garden Party, I think I'll be lasting over it. For those of you who are really into accessorizing your handbags, I think a garden party is the perfect bag to add some twillies and a leather charm on. The only complaint I have about the garden party is that I wish it came with feet on the bottom because they would really help to protect the leather. Nevertheless, I still think it's a fantastic low-key luxury handbag. Next one is a luxury brand rather than just a specific handbag, and that's Bottega Veneta. I think Bottega is all about low-key luxury because all their handbags don't show any logo. Their signature design is the intrecciato, which is the weaving of leather. They use this design on most of their handbag collections. So in a way, the intrecciato is Bottega's logo, but it's just being displayed in a very subtle way. I think most of the handbags from Bottega are wonderful pieces. For example, the pouch bags have been very popular lately, but I also love the mini Roma bag. Not only does it look beautiful, it's also a very functional mini bag because there's plenty of room on the inside. I think the mini Roma bag is one of those bags that will look good with any outfits. So I think it's certainly a very versatile piece worth considering. Another fantastic low-key luxury handbag is the Saint Laurent tote bag. I've always thought this bag is like the leather version of the Louis Vuitton Neverfull because essentially it's a big tote bag with a separate pouch on the inside. For me, this bag just looks so clean, classy and elegant, and it can also make the perfect work bag if you're not too keen about displaying logo at your work setting. For a fully leather bag, I think this piece is priced very fairly. So the Louis Vuitton Neverfull PM, which is the smaller size, is now about £1,000, whereas the Saint Laurent tote bag costs about £700. What more, Saint Laurent pieces also often go on sale on Boxing Day and Black Friday. So if you are interested, make sure to keep an eye out. Another low-key luxury handbag that I find very attractive is the Loewe Hammack Drawstring bag. When I first saw this bag, I thought the design is quite similar to the Hermes Bolide in the sense that both are very relaxed and slouchy handbags. And just like the Hermes Bolide, the top handles on the Loewe Hammack are also connected by a longer shoulder strap. Anyway, I think this bag is beautiful and unique in its own way. The shoulder strap on the Hammack bag is actually a bit longer than the one on the Hermes Bolide, so if you're worried that the Bolide bag might feel a bit bulky as a shoulder bag, the Hammack bag might work a bit better for you. These bags come in a few sizes, and my favorite is the size small because it just looks like a very functional everyday bag, and I love that access is easy but not exactly open. If I remember correctly, these pieces do go on sale, but please let me know if that's the case because I'm really interested. Another luxury handbag that's quite understated is the Celine Box Bag. These bags have quite a refreshing take on flat bags. The design is very clean and classy, and that's very minimal hardware. Even though this bag looks quite understated, I feel like it will attract the attention of any handbag lovers because it just looks so chic, but at the same time, there's also a very vintage feel to it. For me, the Celine Box Bag is hands down one of the best looking handbags from Celine. They used to only come in the size small and the size medium, but now there's also a new size called teen, and unlike the size small, the size teen can actually fit in the biggest iPhones. So for those of you who are into mini bags but would rather not compromise on functionality, I think this bag is worth looking into. Another low-key luxury handbag worth looking into is the Louis Vuitton Alma BB in Apple leather. I think the Louis Vuitton Apple leather is a wonderful material anyway if you're looking for something a bit more understated, but on the Alma BB, it just looks so tasteful and classy. Several years ago, I tried on these handbags in a selection of colors in the store and I really loved them. So I think if you're just starting your handbag collection and you're looking for a decent sized mini bag, the Alma BB is certainly worth looking into. For me, this bag is a very versatile bag because it looks good with casual outfits, but it can also make a lovely evening bag. The only complaint I have for the Alma BB is that I wish the strap was adjustable because it is just a little bit too long for my liking. The next one is an Hermes bag again, and that's the Bolide. In my opinion, the Bolide has quite a similar silhouette like the Louis Vuitton Alma, but I personally prefer the shape of the Bolide a bit more, and I love that the Bolide comes with feet on the bottom and the handles are quite a bit bigger. My personal favorite is the size 27 in Epsom leather. I think it just looks so timeless and ladylike. Unlike other Hermes handbags, the Bolide doesn't come with the H logo or the Kelly belt turn lock, so I think it's a fabulous bag if you're looking for something quite understated but very well made. Another fantastic brand for low-key luxury handbags is Valextra. I've spoken about Valextra previously. It's an Italian brand and they have a long history of crafting leather pieces. All their handbags don't show any logo, and just like Hermes, every handbag is handmade by a single artisan from start to finish. To be honest, Valextra really reminds me of Celine because the designs are often very plain but elegant, and you can just tell the quality is really substantial just by looking at the leather and the craftsmanship. My favorite line from Valextra is the Iside collection. One feature I find really attractive is the clasp because it looks really simple, but at the same time it makes such a statement. The Iside crossbody bag looks quite similar to the Celine Box Bag in my opinion because it has a very clean and crisp silhouette. But unlike the box bag, the Iside crossbody bag only has one main compartment on the inside, which I much prefer because it really frees up a lot of space. Another handbag from the Iside collection that I really adore is the Iside Classic handbag. I just love the shape of this bag because it looks really lovely and sophisticated. A lot of features on this handbag are what I look for in a bag as well. So for example, a top handle, feet on the bottom, adjustable strap, and very hard wearing material. So overall, I think the Iside collection is beautifully designed and crafted and certainly worth looking into if you're looking for something quite understated. Last but not least, the Mulberry Mini Millie. I think I'm quite drawn to this bag because the design is very basic and original, and there's no extra unnecessary element on it. Essentially, it's just a very functional, easy to use, and nice looking bucket bag. Personally, I really like bucket bags, but sometimes they can look a bit bulky, whereas the Mulberry Mini Millie looks very dainty and quite comfortable to carry. If you are looking for a low-key handbag, I think this is really a strong contestant because even if you are a handbag lover, it can be quite tricky to spot that this is a Mulberry bag, so be sure to look into it. There you have it. Those are the 10 best low-key luxury handbags worth considering. Personally, I'm especially looking at the Loewe Hammack drawstring bag, so that's my personal favorite at the moment. But I would love to know which one would you choose as your best understated designer handbag. So make sure to let me know down below. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to share, like and subscribe. I will see you in my next one. Have a nice day.